And we have done a couple rest stops where we were the only one there. So that was a little, I mean, I felt, it was like, anybody could come murder us, but no, but we felt safe.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have two very special guests.
Dell.
And Dust Romer. We're glad to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I know you guys have traveled all over the US. So
Totally.
can you tell me a little bit about like where you guys have, driven to?
So we have done a few, maybe 3 or 4 cross-country trips, from Washington to New York, from Washington to Phoenix, Phoenix to Florida. So kind of all around the borders of the U.S. and a little bit
Through the middle.
a little bit in between.
Wow, that's intense. From between Washington, New York, Florida, and Arizona, right? You said so.
Yes.
That's like basically almost the 4 corners. That's amazing. So awesome. So we have these experts today. So we're gonna ask them a few questions about car camping, and hopefully this will be helpful for anybody who's maybe wondering what it is and how to do it right. So I guess I'll start off with, what is car camping?
So kind of as the name implies, you kind of put everything into your car, as opposed to having to have a tent and a lot of extra things to set up once you arrive somewhere. It's all self-contained in your car. You sleep in the car, have all your tools in your car, and it's a really simple way of camping or staying somewhere.
So like if I had a sedan, just a 4-door car, would that work? Or do I need like a truck? Or
Preferably a wagon or an SUV.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome. So why would somebody do car camping?
Simplicity.
Yeah, it's really a simple way to go. Like I said, you don't have to worry about, for example, if you get somewhere really late in the middle of the night, having to set up a tent in the dark. You just put the seats down and your bed is there and it's all contained within there. So it's just really simple.
Ultimate freedom.
Nice. Okay, so I know you guys have been to a bajillion places. I guess I'll start with Dell. What would you say is the best place to go car camping? Do you have any favorite spots?
Honestly, a lot of our camping has been just been traveling somewhere. So it's been a lot of side of the road type of things. So we haven't got to do too much of what we really want to do, which would be like going up into the mountains and being away from everybody. We are planning to do that later this summer, to go to Mount Rainier and find a park that has primitive camping and you're not around anybody. That's what we enjoy really the most, is just being secluded and enjoying nature, being in peace and quiet.
And the adventure, the rush of a new place every time. As our last name implies, Romer, being somewhere new each time.
Nice. So do you have a favorite spot too, Des? Like what was the best place that you guys have, went car camping so far that you can think of?
In the mountains, trees, trickling stream, no other humans around.
Would you say like Washington or Arizona or like
Washington has some pretty epic places.
Okay.
Yeah, Washington.
We, however, prefer not to disclose these primitive places. But that's the fun of it, is finding your own place to call your own.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. So I have a interesting one. Actually, my husband Aaron asked me this question about car camping. He's from Kingston, Jamaica. So, safety first for us. But, so where can you go car camping where you won't get arrested, or, you can sleep safely?
It's the beauty. You're in a car, so no one knows you're there. If you're in a parking lot, it's just any other car in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter where you go, in your car with the doors locked, theoretically provides you a little more protection than in a tent with a zipper.
Yeah, that's true. So do you guys just go car camping like in an actual campground or like a trailer park? Like where do you guys go?
Yeah, so we've done campgrounds and, we feel you feel safe in a campground. It's pretty well, there's a lot of people there and well lit and stuff. But when we've done like across country and we've stopped at rest stops,
Mhm.
we also feel pretty safe because there's other cars doing the same thing and rest stops because they're traveling too. So you'll see a couple other cars that are there sleeping. And we have done a couple rest stops where we were the only one there. So that was a little, I felt, it was like, anybody could come murder us, but no, but we felt safe. Because it was it was a road nearby, you could see cars coming and going. So And all in all, we've never had any problems where we felt unsafe because it's usually a designated spot so where people could stop to rest.
And I mean, if something were to present itself, you're already inside your car. You just hop in the front seat and smash the pedal to the floor, and you're gone.
So like you guys haven't had any like cops knock on your window or like random people come up to your window like hitchhikers or like
Never.
No, I mean, we've had, you had lights in the window and you're like, oh, what's going on? But it's just usually just traffic coming. I mean, or another car pulling into the spot. So no, we've never had that happen.
And if you're in the mountains, you're away from people, so you don't really have to worry about the crazies. And then you just gotta be common sense and smart with your garbage and your food and whatnot for animals. But
Okay, yeah, I guess that kind of goes along with like any safety tips. So basically park in a designated well-lit spot is what I'm getting, and make sure your food is in containers where it's not going to attract animals, right? That's what you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Roger.